no gold is not enough.
What's up YouTube, Bomb Diggity here, and today the brand new mechanic for the Pokemon trading card game has been announced here on PokeBeach. We're going to take a look at it, and a link, of course, the article will be down below. PokeBeach has great Pokemon news, and I read a lot of their stuff all the time. But on bigger news, you guys might be wondering why the background behind me is blank. There's no shelf anymore, probably no table that you guys saw in some previous videos. And it's probably a little more echoey in here, and that is because I'm getting an office overhaul, new desk, a new setup, all that, and we're just waiting for stuff to come in before we start setting it up. But without further ado, let's take a look at this. March's set, new Single Strike and Rapid Strike cards. So as you can see, it's called Battle Styles is the next set. Themed around Urshafu, you know how it has the dark and the water style. Rapid Strike, Single Strike, and a new label on the cards, as you can see right here. This Rapid Strike, and if we go on Houndoom, Single Strike. So, as the name say, Single Strike cards, hard-hitting attacks, stronger attacks, while Rapid Strike cards, sneaky, multiple hit attacks, stuff like that. And basically, they're introducing battle styles of Pokemon trainers and energy cards. This is a mechanic we have seen before, so it is not brand new, but it's bringing it back, just like how there were SP Pokemon, like as I said right here, Team Aqua, Magma, Holland Pokemon, SP Pokemon, which is cool because it gives more variety. They want you to build, however, around a certain style, which I'm sure people will figure out how to mix the styles together, which would be kind of interesting as well. And of course, not every single card in this set will be battle styles, as it says. 160 new cards, 60 of them battle style, and 100 other cards. Because you don't want to just narrow everyone down into using one of the two styles. That would be kind of lame. But it's just two more varieties of decks coming into the format, which I think will really fresh things up and is what the game really needs, is something like this. I really enjoy that they announced this. So here you have we have all four pack arts: Empoleon, Urshafu, and Tyranitar. Pretty sick. The Elite Trainer boxes as well look really cool. Both of the styles right there. And then we have some English cards here, and we can go through and take a look at some of these Single Strike and Rapid Strike cards. So we have Enbor here. Your Single Strike Pokemon do 30 more damage to your opponent's active, which is really good. I don't know how much you're going to play in a deck because it is kind of clunky because, of course, it is a stage 2, so you're going to have to rare candy it to get it up. But 30 more damage is nice. And then for Rapid Strike, you have Octillery, and I think this is a great card. Rapid Strike search your turn, search your deck for any Rapid Strike card. So it'd be Energy, Trainer, basically utility, whatever you need, Octillery can get. You can only use one per turn, but that is nice to have on your bench, just a free card every turn, exactly what you need. Then we have Empoleon V. Its ability, as long as this is inactive, your opponent's basic Pokemon in play have no abilities except Pokemon with a rule box. And this is also a new mechanic, Rule Box. So what is that? Rule Box is down here, how it says V Rule. When your Pokemon is knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prize cards. That is considered the Rule Box. So GXs, EXs, anything that says like, oh, you take multiple prize cards, boom. That's what's called the Rule Box now. And so so they don't have to list every single category on cards, which is nice because it'll keep the text more concise and cleaner. And it should help with certain rulings with people. And the attack, 130 for a water and 2 colorless. Move energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench. It's alright. I mean, it's probably going to be used for the ability. We'll see if there's an Empoleon V Max release. That just is crazy. But I do like Empoleon. Was one of the first decks I played, Empoleon level X. So I'm going to have to try it. Next, we got Minsha Rapidstrike card. Your opponent's Pokemon is confused. Shuffle this Pokemon and all. So it's kind of like another duck and cover kind of card. A Selgor, you know. So we'll see, people. This will most probably definitely be used in a deck. Like a stall deck or something. And then we have here the two mainstay cards. You got Urshafu, Single Strike, and its VMAX, and then Urshafu Rapidstrike and its VMAX. So let's look at the single strike Urshafu. Laser focus, search your deck for 2 fighting, attach them to this Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. Okay, charge it up, impact below 180, can't use the attack during your next turn. That's fine. We'll see how easy it is to charge up. Psychic weakness is interesting, but it is fighting type, which is really good. So it hits Eternatus for super effective, Pikachu for super effective. So good typing there. The VMAX beat down for 100. I mean, for 3 colorless, isn't that bad considering a lot of it will hit stuff in the format for weakness. So that's just 3 energy, 200 damage right there. Colorless, pretty good. And then Gmax 1 blow. This is basically designed to one-shot anything. You discard all energy from the Pokemon, and it isn't affected by any effect. So just a straight 270 damage, which will kill basically anything unless it's a VMAX that doesn't get hit for weakness. But for discarding all 4 of your energy, we'll have to see what people come up with here. Next, we get Rapid Strike Urshafu. Strafe, 30 damage. Switch with one of your bench. A good maneuvering card. And 100 Furious Blows, 150 damage for 3 energy. I would say this is a worse attack than Impact Blow, just because same energy requirement, 30 less damage. And Strafe, you get to switch, but Laser, you're charging up. So right now I'm leaning towards Single Strike being better, but let's see the Gmax. Gale Thrust. If this Pokemon is moved from your bench to your active spot this turn, it does 120 more damage. So 150 for 1 energy. That is a good attack right there. And Gmax Rapid Flow. You're discarding all your energy again, but you do 120 to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon, so it's like a spread attack. So yeah, you can see you can either do 1 big attack or spread your attacks out. You know, weaker hits, but more targets. So that's the 2 styles you see coming in. Which, I don't know what I'm leaning towards right now. I think I'll have to see what the other cards do and what support they have and what synergies can be made. But we will be trying to print some of these out and do some tabletop testing, which I think will be a lot of fun. Next, Single Strike Houndoom. Once during your turn, you can search your deck for a Single Strike energy card, attach it to one of your strike Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. If you attach the energy to Pokemon this way, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. If there's a card with Outrage mechanic or something like that, then that's pretty good. If not, I mean, it is free acceleration for these strong attacks for only 20 damage on your Pokemon. So it seems like it could be good because you could use multiple of these in a turn. And Tyranitar V Cragalanche. Discard top 2 cards of your opponent's deck for 60 damage. And Single Strike Crush, 240 damage. Discard the top 4 cards of your deck. So I don't know if people will use this or not, but that certainly seems strong. 230 HP for a basic, not bad. And the trailer we're not going to watch, and you can see 2 screenshots of more Pokemon that are going to be released. Rillaboom, Blaziken, Zeraora on the Rapid Strike side, and Cinderace, Tornadus, and Galarian Farfetch on the Single Strike side. So, should be interesting. Of course, you got the Japanese cards. They'll be coming out in January, so we'll get to see what people start to do with these cards before we get them. And here's some other cards released from the set. You get Billowing Fan. Return a special energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon to the bottom of your deck. So it's basically like Enhanced Hammer is coming back, but it's just instead of discarding it, you're putting it at the bottom, which I don't know how good that is. Then you got Mustard, Rapid Strike Stance. You can only play it if it's the only card in your hand. Put a Rapid Strike Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench and draw 5 cards. Could be good. I mean, we've seen people use this with like Greninja from Detective Pikachu with that ability. And Archie's, of course, and Maxie. People use those. So I'm sure Mustard is going to find a use. And then this energy, Rapid Strike Energy. While attached to a Rapid Strike Pokemon, it provides 2 water and 2 fighting at the same time. So I'm confused. Is this like saying you get 4 energy or just you get 2 energy, but they're either water or fighting? So I think it's like that, because if you got 4 energy off of 1 card, that would be busted. But yeah, 2 energy, it can be water and fighting at the same time. So that'll help with the attack requirements for Urshafu. Getting your 2 fighting done like that. Then we get Vitality Jar. Choose up to 2 single strike energy cards from your discard pile, reveal them, and shuffle them into your deck. I mean, that's good because with the attacks of Urshafu, you are discarding your energy. So this is another way to shuffle them back in so you can use them, because this is a single strike energy. It only provides 1 dark or fighting energy, but the attacks do 20 more damage. So really, if you're using this on your VMAX strike, one of these on there, you're doing 290, and you can just see the damage goes up and up from there. Especially if you have an Embor on your bench with the energy, you're basically one-shotting anything, which is pretty crazy. And it's not effective by any effects, so you're really one-shotting anything. Next, we got Mustard Single Strike Stance. You can only play this card if it's the last card in your hand. Search your deck for a single strike. Okay, so it's the same thing as the other one, just for single strike, so you get both ways. And now we get tool cards that come with attacks. I can't remember. Oh yeah, we saw these with the crystals. But I was thinking of Genesis XG Booster, I guess, because I've been playing Legacy online. But yeah, we saw those with like the Z Crystal cards. But the Rapid Strike Scroll, Whirlpool Dream, 30 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. So a nice spread attack for 1 fighting and 2 colorless. We'll see if people take advantage of that. And the single strike is 10 damage, 10 more for each damage count on the Pokemon. So this kind of synergizes with Houndoom, because you can attach the energy, do 20 damage, and then you're already doing more damage with that attack using the scroll. So we'll see, maybe single prize deck, Rapid Strike deck could take advantage of that. We'll have to wait and see. Tower of Darkness. Once during your turn, you can discard a single strike card. So any Pokemon Trainer energy. That's the thing about these all being grouped together, is you could pitch anything for this and you get to draw 2. So a nice little trade mechanic. And the Rapid Strike style, you get to retreat for 2 less on any Rapid Strike cards. So for Urshafu, that means the VMAX and the Rapid Strike, you are getting free retreat on it with that stadium, which is pretty nice. Because you discard energy, you're probably going to want to... Oh, there's another... Oh, these are different than the other 2. Okay, we'll take a look at those in a second. But Honey, draw a card for each of your Pokemon V your opponent has in play. So that could be interesting, because, I mean, a lot of decks are centered around Vs right now. So you just drop that down and draw cards. Pretty nice. So here is the other single strike Urshafu, 30 damage and 180, isn't affected by resistance. I definitely think the other one is better than this one for sure. But the Rapid Strike, Rolling Kick for 40 and Multi-Strike 90 damage plus 20 to 2 your opponent's bench Pokemon. I definitely think this Rapid Strike Urshafu is better than this one. Yeah, the 150 is nice, but spread is basically what you think you're going to want to do with these Rapid Strike Pokemon. So I feel like this is a nice card to keep jabbing at your opponent before you, of course, VMAX. Then there's also promo Rillaboom V, Drain Punch 60, Heal 30, and Drum Rush for 160. That's a solid attack. I don't know how good that'll be. I haven't played Grass Box in a while, so kind of out of the loop there. And Cinderace V, 50 damage, and then All Out Shot 210. Can't attack during your next turn. I mean, that could be good with Cinderace V Max, because you do 210, then evolve, and then you could attack again the next turn. So we'll just have to wait and see. And Decade, this is all Japanese stuff, but getting this playmat would be really sick if we get like the double one and the nice print or material. Like, that's a pretty cool design for the playmat, not gonna lie. I like that a lot. And there's also a Karina box coming out. But that is all the news we have so far on the new mechanic. What do you guys think? I am excited because I just like variety in the game, and I feel like that's where a lot of people are right now. We think the format is pretty stale. They're just pumping ADP down everyone's necks, and we want something different to rise up and be good, because everyone's getting tired of ADP, just Alter Creation, get the extra prize cards, games over really quick. We want some more interaction and skill, back and forth games, just a tad bit longer than what they are now. But hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please leave a like. It really helps me out. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe, because we're getting the new setup. We're going to get more tabletop matches recorded. And I got a lot of Pokemon content coming to you guys soon, because I'm really trying to get back in. I know right now videos I have been really inconsistent and I apologize, but with the new setup and everything, we're gonna try and start pumping videos out because I still play the game, I still love it, and yeah, YouTube, we'll see you later.